Hey, welcome back to YDG Cowboys, and of course, YDG stands for You're Doing Good Cowboys. Now, I should be getting some type of sponsorship or some type of endorsement because I'll be making these shades look good. And I'm, you know what? I ain't even gonna talk about it because I'm definitely not gonna give out the name because I ain't getting no cash. But anyway, hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's well. These are my camp thoughts. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. I really appreciate your help. I know we're back at camp. We're back. There's football, baby. We're back. I need to be out there in Oxnard. But I've been working. Sometimes you got to work and fill in for other people. But anyway. So, standouts. See, you know, I should be one of the smartest cowboy content creators on earth. I'm not going to talk about the low-hanging fruit right now with CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. You know what? Why not? Dak is really comfortable with George Pickens now. So he's really utilizing him in camp. Those two as a duo are hard to stop. That's what I've been hearing from other YouTubers and other beat writers and of that nature that are there currently in Oxnard. They're very, very hard to stop. So George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb are definitely arrows pointing up. Dak has gotten comfortable with George Pickens, and him and CeeDee Lamb is now getting camp because they didn't get camp last year. So the chemistry is building. I'm just ready for week one, guys. I mean, I really am. And I know you guys are too. But, you know, we ain't going to do the hype train yet. So Jake Ferguson just got signed to a 4-year deal. Tight end. $50 million, 4-year deal with $30 million guaranteed. I like old Jake. So Ferg has been signed. New contract. I don't know what we're waiting on with Micah, but you know how Jerry is. He's got to be in the news. So, and you got to understand there's other parties too that has to get on board, like his agent. But we're just going to see how it goes down. Boy, these shades look good. Anyway, so Jake Ferguson, CeeDee Lamb, and GP3 has been standing out. Arrows are pointing up. Now, this guy that I talked about in my last segment, Jonathan Mingo. You know what, guys? Like I said, I knew it just by the physical attributes that this guy has, and going back and looking at his film at Ole Miss, what this guy can do on the field. And I really think he's going to take Jalen Tolbert's spot. And that's what people are talking about now. 6'2", 220, 30 pounds, athletic. He's a comp to Anquan Bolden. I don't know if you guys ever remember him. Go look up Anquan Bolden out of Baltimore Ravens. Powerful possession, athletic wide receiver. And he's a comp to A.J. Brown coming out of college. So Jonathan Mingo is owning he's owning his time of getting possessions with the football. If you go back and look at some of the training camp film, Dak Prescott rolls out, hits Jalen Tolbert across the middle, and Elam, who was another standout corner out of Buffalo that we stole, I think, intercepted it because Tolbert wasn't able to on his real estate. He wasn't strong enough to fight for the ball. Actually, Elam ran his own route for him. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Jonathan Mingo is really going to surprise some people. I keep saying this. I've said this before. I really think he's going to actually obtain that wide receiver 3. Now, Turpin is a gadget guy, so you can't really call him a wide receiver 3, but he's in the backfield. Another arrow that's pointing up. Tolbert. Cavante. Even with his mishaps that he had with the speeding ticket, being jailed, with possession, with a firearm, he's just coming to camp and he's tearing it up right now. So, and they also using him in the backfield as a running back. That's going to be kind of crazy, guys. But I like it. Also, there's another player that I've talked about who I said, who a lot of people thought that this would probably be his last year. And I told you before, it's not going to happen. One, his father is one of the top scouts for the Cowboys. And that's Deuce Vaughn. Two, he's killing it in camp. He's got burst. He knows how to read his blocks. And he's hard to see behind that big offensive line that we have. With Tyler Booker, Tyler Smith, and Cooper Beebe. All arrows are pointing up. So there's Deuce Vaughn. Now, in the cornerback room, like I said, I talked about Elam. Elam, another guy that's doing really well in camp, within the last 4 practices, has had 2 interceptions. That's crazy. Last 4 practices, 2 interceptions. Now, guys, I know the pads just came on today. So I'm really going to find out what's going on. I need to get some film and kind of watch what happened. But these guys are really playing well. The offensive line is doing good. The defensive line is doing well. Winfrey, the guy that we picked up as the guy from the USFL. 3 technique / 1 technique guy. Mainly 3 technique. In some plays, it's hard to stop. So, kudos to him. Now, there's a lot of things going on in camp. And it's hard to just touch on as of right now. But you got a lot of players who's fighting for their lives, especially these wide receivers, because the wide receiver room is so deep. But I really do think that Jonathan Mingo is going to be in that wide receiver 3. Now, Tolbert is not going to give it up. But if you're looking for a powerful possession wide receiver, I think Jonathan Mingo is going to be the one that's going to overtake Jalen Tolbert's spot. So we just got to keep watching, guys. I'm just glad football is back. I really am. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are staying safe. But let's continue to watch. Let's continue to bring this channel up, guys. And I really appreciate you sharing, subscribing. Thank you for boosting my channel. And hopefully, well, I know we're going to have a great year this season. I really do. I think we're going to surprise some people. What do you guys think? Leave it in the chat. Leave your comments. All right, guys, stay safe. Talk to you soon. Thank you again. All of my YDG Nation, stand up. And Cowboy Nation, stand up. Talk to you soon. Peace.